Are you looking for a build that can shoot threes over two people like this? Or maybe you're looking to move really fast on a tall guard and dunk over people like this? Or possibly you're looking to get lane steals like a pure lockdown. You can do everything you want on this build. So let me tell you, this build changed the game for me. I'm getting steals like a lockdown. I'm hawking the lanes. I'm moving crazy considering the game has only been out for barely a week. If that, I'm moving pretty crazy. I'm hitting threes. I'm quick stopping in people's face, green. So this build has completely changed the game for me. And I want to show you guys how to make this build and why it's been so good for me. So YouTube, let's get into this video. So I made a 6'6" with my rebirth build. Now I had a 6'8", and I know 6'8" aren't meta this year, and I wanted to make something a little bit shorter, but I also still want to be able to guard my man, so I didn't want to go 6'4". So I went ahead and made this crazy 6'6" build, and I'm telling you, I'm dominating. I'll show you some clips of what I've been doing with this build, and along the way, I'm going to show you how I made the build. So if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and please also keep in mind, this is my build, so tweak the build to your liking that fits your playstyle. First things first, this build is really meant for long term with the cap breakers, but it also is amazing right now. So first things first, let's get into the finishing. I went with the 80 layups. I'm making crazy layups like that. 80 layup is really good. Try out that Austin Reeves layup package. I also got a 75 dunk, which as you can see here is plenty enough to dunk. I don't really need contact dunks. When I had contact dunks in my 6'8", they weren't anything crazy. 75 is that threshold where you get that DeMar DeRozan dunk package and you can just go up and dunk all the time. It's super good. I can do standing dunks as well. As you see, I'm dunking super easy. Physicals also tie into my finishing as I get physical finisher on silver, and I also get strong handles on gold. This helps me get to the basket super easy as well, because people just kind of brush off me. So also with the 73 strength, I do get a movable enforcer on bronze. I use my +1 on it for my tier 2, so I have silver a movable enforcer right now, which is super noticeable. I get a lot more bumps than I did when I didn't have that badge at all. And as you can see, I had 85 agility as well. So 85 agility helps you move really quick laterally. It's definitely really good to have agility this high as a ISO lockdown, because I can guard ball super easy and I don't really have any issues. So let's get into the shooting on this build, which is one of my favorite parts. This build has an 89 three-pointer, and as you notice, there's still room to go up. I do have a low enough wingspan where I can go up to a 93. So at a 93, I will get all the gold shooting badges. So that is what I'm shooting for with my starter 3+5s. I'm going to put 4 of them on that, and I'm going to go ahead and get 93 three-pointer, which will give me that gold limitless range. And I could also even put my +2 on it, you know, for the season, and have legendary limitless range on this build, which would be absolutely crazy considering I'm 6'6" and I get super crazy lane steals and I can finish. So I may consider doing that as well. But as far as the mid-range, I have a 79 midi. You see, I can hit middies, I can hit midi fades. I have no problem with that. For the free throw, I went 75. Obviously, do whatever you want to do with that, whether you play rec or not. So let's get into one of my favorite parts of this build, which is the defense. So if you've been playing this game, you're aware that pluck steals are not that good, but lanes are insane. So I do have a good steal on this build, but let's talk about the perimeter. I have a 92 perimeter, so I'm able to get really good shot contests. I know the shot contest system is kind of wonky on this game. It seems like people are able to shoot over you and stuff really easy. For me, so far with this 92 perimeter, I've been having really good success guarding people. I'm able to guard ball really easy. I'm also able to switch onto people and get those really good closeouts. I also have an 85 steal, which unlocks gold interceptor. As you know, plucks aren't that good, but interceptor's good. Interceptor's crazy. I'm hawking lanes, so I really like that. I did opt to not go with much block because I do have an 84 block on my 6'8 build, and honestly, blocks aren't that great. People finish a lot of BS, so I didn't really think it was worth it. I thought it was worth to have more perimeter, and I also have a 50 interior, which is just upgraded enough to where, you know, I could get a stop if I put my hands up, and also I have all these defensive badges and a movable enforcer, so hopefully that will help me out. But so far, haven't had any issues of someone just rim running me to death because they have a hard time getting around me with such high perimeter. Let's get into the playmaking. So first of all, I have a 78 pass accuracy. This is basically the threshold to get needle threader from last year. I don't remember exactly what it's called this year, but it's basically bronze needle threader. So that's what you need for that. I throw really good passes. Obviously, if you're looking to run comp pro-am or something, I don't think you should run this at the 1 in comp pro-am. You know, maybe go with a little bit smaller, but for doing everything, park, rec, all that, you'll be fine. 78 is really good, and it's a lot higher than the people are throwing it on 70. I also have a 92 ball handle. I'm going to use one of my +5 cap breakers from starter 3 to put this on 93, which will give me that gold ankle assassin. So then I will have all the gold ball handling badges. I also have an 86 speed with ball, which gives me that gold lightning launch. If I wanted to put my +2 on it, I could have legendary lightning launch on this 6'6", which is super crazy. And this is the tallest build that you'd be able to get legendary lightning launch on at this very moment at the start of the game. Guys, remember, this is my build. I plan on playing the game. I plan on getting at least 10 cap breakers. You know, I believe it's veteran 2. If you don't plan on hitting that, that's fine. You can change this around, try to get 93-3 off rip, or try to get 93 ball handle off rip, or, you know, drop the perimeter down to 85, try to get more block, more interior, you know, whatever you're looking for, you can try and do that. This is what works for me. This is what I feel is perfect for me. We do get 15 cap breakers, so when I get my cap breakers, I'll be able to increase some things on this build that will make this build even crazier. But if you don't plan on playing long enough to get cap breakers, then like I said, I definitely would adjust this build to fit now. Right now, this is a really good build for me, but you know, if you weren't looking to get cap breakers, again, you need to adjust it. And also, you don't have, this is a template, you know, you don't have to make this exact build. I consider all my builds as templates for you guys. If you want this exact build, it's going to give you the build name 2-way 3-level shot creator, and it's going to compare you to Lonzo Ball, Jrue Holiday, and Derek Harper. So if you did that, it's going to give you this name right here, 2-way 3-level shot creator. I appreciate you guys. Please click the video on the screen if you're looking for a 6'8" ISO build. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm out, bro.